Sam, I told you. I'm fine. Stop fussing.
I asked how your wrist was. I'm not fussing. It's concern.
My wrist is much better, thank you very much.
And what about the other thing that we talked about?
Oh, you mean like that text you got before you disappeared? I don't suppose you're gonna tell me what that's about, are you?
Jason texted he wanted me to meet him.
No, Sam. No. We talked about this. What's so important?
Love, Mom. Remember that? I gotta go. We'll talk soon.
Sam.
What the hell happened between you and my mom? What happened between you and my mom?
What did Alexis say?
After everything that she did to try and protect your career, you've ghosted her? You never even bothered to ask what happened with the bar association?
Well, I assumed she would tell me.
After the way that you treated her, assume again. My mother was disbarred.
I'm sorry. I wish I'd known.
All you had to do is give her a call.
It's complicated.
Well, life is complicated, Neil.
Look, Sam, Alexis slipped. She had a drink right after she lied to the board about me.
Well, other things happened after that that had nothing to do with you. It sounds to me like you're using that one drink as a way to get out of her life.
I appreciate your defense of your mother, but this is really between me and Alexis.
Oh, okay. Well, how is that possible when you won't even talk to her? You know, you don't have to hide anymore. You can see each other openly and freely, but you have chosen to avoid her, and that's on you. You're not a doctor anymore, Byrne.
Carly.
Hey. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, what's going on?
Sonny is going to move forward with Mike's procedure. He's having him transferred to General Hospital so they can insert the feeding tube.
I'm sorry.
Look, I know that Sonny believes that it will improve Mike's quality of life and it's going to give him more time, but Jason, I did the research about whether feeding tubes prolong the lives of Alzheimer's patients, and they don't. They don't. In fact, I found out that feeding tubes can cause their final weeks to be torture.
Hello, Sam McCall. How good it is to run into you.
Why?
I have a business proposal I'd like you to consider.
Did you want to hire a private investigator?
No. Although I am aware of your stellar reputation. I am interested in acquiring certain assets currently held by your children.
Well, what do you mean? Because both my children have trust funds.
They've inherited voting stock in ELQ. Edward Quartermain was their great-grandfather. I can assume that Scout inherited her late father's shares.
Well, she did. But I'm going to stop you right there because ELQ is part of the legacy. Those stocks aren't for sale.
No, I don't want to buy them. I just want to borrow them.
Here, look at the complications that can develop in patients with Alzheimer's when put on a feeding tube.
There's infection, gastric perforation, bleeding.
It's been statistically proven that it doesn't extend their lives.
And Sonny doesn't know this.
Sonny doesn't want to know it.
How are you going to borrow my kid's stock?
Sam, I just want the voting proxy. They'll still own the stock. I just need them to delegate to me the power to vote the shares. That is, until their respective 18th birthdays.
And then what happens?
The power to vote reverts automatically to Danny and Scout, at which point I may make separate arrangements with them.
Well, I can tell you right now, they're going to turn you down. My children won't need the money.
Well, it's really up to them, isn't it? And that's a long way in the future, but for now, you control the stock.
My answer's the same. I don't need the money.
And who says I'm offering you money?
The websites I checked all said that Alzheimer's and dementia patients often require restraints to stop them from pulling out the feeding tube. If Sonny sees Mike struggling, he won't be able to bear it, and Mike is going to be confused and afraid.
Okay, then Sonny needs to hear this.
He won't
From you.
listen
You
to me. He won't.
Make him listen, Carly.
You come with me. Come with me and help me. Maybe he'll listen to both of us together. Please.